to all the wounded wrists. I burn the ego in the comfort of this fire pit. I reach out, I scream out and try to pull you in. Wrap you in the warmth of blanket in mycelium. Let's walk and talk beyond the fade, beyond the troubled land. We work the surface, adding scars upon these troubled hands. Seeing something beautiful inside a grain of sand. I see the usefulness of something and I take a stand. I see through the ether and reach you to greet you. Self-love will teach you the lesson is now. There's nothing is equal, you're chaos, you're peaceful, and I won't let you down. Let it flow, the indigo, we start to change the way. They don't know what we can show, though, use ours to change. Our existence has the code not to obey. Let it flow, the indigo, we start to change the way. Well, all hail and long live the legendary. We will prevail and make old lies imaginary. It's our time to shine light upon the darkest souls. I follow those who search for more than just a common wrong. In my time, I've seen the efforts of so many men swing back and forth just like a pendulum of violence. And it's wild to watch these problems that they self-create. And then they sit back in silence as they break and change. I see through the ether and reach you to greet you. Self-love will teach you the lesson is now. As nothing is equal, you're chaos, you're peaceful, and I won't let you down. Let it flow, the indigo, we start to change the way. They don't know what we can show, though, use ours to change. Our existence has the code not to obey. Let it flow, the indigo, we start to change the way.
Not a thing.
Susan Collins was the deciding vote to advance Donald.
Intel from a Marshall's beauty buyer. The biggest scent of the season is already a classic. The Milk.
Y'all running in the same race. Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down.
Prescription drugs, perfume, and plastic.
Life is beautiful. Let's all take a moment.
Need I say more?
Let's try to breathe it in. Let's go get some feelings out. Let's try to remember what it felt like to be young and free. Yeah, those days are gone, but there'll be better ones ahead, you see. And it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. It takes up all my time.
What's on your table? What's not? What's at stake? What do you get to lose? Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down.
We all headed to the same place. So we better get to living. Everybody slow down. I see mountains in the distance, yeah, they're calling me. The open river, water far away from everything. I think about getting away every day. And it's been on my mind, it's been on my mind. It takes up all my time, yeah, all my time. And we've been searching for some things that we may never find. But in the end, yeah, I know it's all love. We all running in the same race.
Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down.
We all headed to the same place. So we better get to living. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. Slow down.
Because there are good times. And there are bad times.
Yeah, like knockoff healthcare.
Give more love than humanly possible when you feed it.
See what I mean too? How it's like naturally puts you in those good flow positions. Right, like they say, like just raising the left arm above the heart, like 7 to 10 minutes a day, can greatly decrease your blood pressure. It's been proven. Where does the problem really lie? There are no problems, only solutions. And I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them run. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that too. I don't know, maybe they're just addicted to watching. They like being silenced. Sick, huh?
With McCormick, every bite
is one you'll love. McCormick, make your bet.
Driving is what drives me. But when the day winds down, it's back to the daily drive. That's why I choose AAA Auto Insurance. Wherever the road leads, AAA is by my side.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey Kevin, come on over here and tell him what time it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice, Kevin. Alright, now get out of here.
I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind.
I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint, coffee and a joint. Yeah. Coffee and a joint, coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, come on, baby. Yo, higher than an F-16 in Walgreens. Trying to find some eye drops.
Oh yeah, when you look at like the other kind of targeting, yeah, it goes both ways, huh?
How did I get here? What is this all
Are they 18
The
yet?
last thing I remember
Was way back in September.
Johnny had a doobie. It was movie full of pleasure, but I probably didn't measure the
Have they matured yet? Do they have a mature mind? Well, you want to expose them to the right kind of information. You know, you don't want some fucking nasty, dramatic, spoiled, entitled piece of shit, do you?
Try to take my herb, I'll say, take my wife. But Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history, my memories are buried. And I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary.
So take heed, my children, because the story's cautionary.
I got this feeling inside.
Can't find no balance in my... Right, and I mean the ones that are already kind of stuck in those relationships, those are the ones that have gone silent. Some of them have spoken up and been like, oh geez, and we can't even talk about the vaccines or SSRIs or they make us sleep on the couch. It's horrible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're dealing with a bunch of fuck sticks.
Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint, what? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint.
Coffee in a joint, coffee in a joint.
Coffee in the joint. So, I was standing in the corner of the kitchen by myself, eyeing up the pop brownies on the top shelf. I'm thinking maybe just a nibble of doom, but I didn't eat dinner, so I gobbled down too. Oh, shit. I fucking blew it, John. Yo.
I got to keep this conversation fluid.
Yeah, too high to function. I'm feeling like a clown at a funeral luncheon. I'm a goner.
Man, I've reached my marijuana consumption.
Yeah, goddamn hors d'oeuvre threw my knife for a curve.
But I could be the hero that this party deserves.
So
I'm doing the backstroke right now.
turns out it was my team's cup.
Fuck. Working up some cardio.
Feeling inside.
Can't find no balance in my mind.
I must be missing
Throughway, throughway.
coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. What? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Alright. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah, what? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Alright. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint. Yo, that's right.
Dog whistles and cat calls. Hello!
Alright, let's take them out.
Arriba! Ándale, ándale.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Today we have not one but two
Susan Collins has given Trump the green light to do whatever he wants in Iran.
A lot of us are having to work, 2 and 3 jobs in order to make ends meet. Our rent has gone up. Healthcare is not affordable. Nothing is affordable in Maine.
You got all your basic needs. And we do too, and then some. I don't know what they're talking about. All these hard workers, they can't make ends meet. Yeah, talk about making ends meet.
This morning, a newly obtained police report reveals new details about the shocking death of star actress Aiden Panettiere and who investigators say was with her when she died. According to police, Panettiere's on and off again boyfriend Brian Hickerson and his brother Zach were also there at this South Carolina apartment complex when Panettiere suffered a cardiac arrest, and they say the brothers called 911. Having cardiac arrest, CPR is in progress. Police say EMS attempted to perform life-saving methods for an extended amount of time before they called the time of death. They say the boyfriend's brother Zach was very emotional while EMS were working on Hayden.
So do you guys remember in 2017? Yeah, these punks around here that have been fucking our children and tried to kill me. The one who beat up his little kid in the tub. And what year was that? Yeah, and I lost use of an arm for 3 months. Dog's leg blew up. Right, so fast forward after the foot and knee surgery and a lot of hoopla, FBI contracts, people scattering. 2017. After we got the attention of some of you activist groups trying to get the dog kickers and non-vaxxers and bullies, cartel investigations. See how there's a lot of good people in there? And they're just doing and working with good intentions. They can only do what they're assigned to, allocated funds, capabilities. I know, and when the most important subject matter has been deemed conspiracy, and you're in a psychosis if you even try to talk about it. Oh, don't go down that rabbit hole. Wormhole. Pandora's box. Alice through the looking glass. Shut the fuck up. Emperor has new goddamn clothes. And it ain't a cape. And he don't wield a machete. or a stun gun. No special equipment needed, except for me, myself, and I. Right, so do you remember 2017? We were trying to get our daughter to a doctor. Some sick shit going on. We couldn't believe what the people around here had been doing for years, and innocent people had already died in weird ways, committed suicide, disappeared. And right around that time, remember Lori? Right before she died in a freak car accident, Lori Garland. Nice woman. Absolutely horrific. Yeah, I remember she was saying something about China, listening to her cable box, and I was trying to bring her down to earth a little bit. I said, Lori, even if China was listening into your cable box, what are they going to find out, and what are they going to do with it? What does this mean? Maybe they just want to see what kind of food you like to eat. We come in peace. And then she thought it was my parents. Lori, they still use flip phones. Zero in. I'm sorry, I know. She's just like, you're so lucky to have parents like you have. I'm lucky, alright. I remember the owner of this place. He asked my mom, can your angels do anything about this? About what? About what? What angels? What are you talking about? You want some cake? Right, so what happened? Let's see, Lori died in a car accident, Sharp Corner, leaving here one day on her way to a Tupperware party, I believe. And let's see, the owner's daughter who asked my mom if she could get her angels to do something. His daughter died in a freak car accident, Sharp Corner, off to college, yeah. He had a freak ski accident. Something hit him in the back of the head, a tree or something. He was on his stomach for weeks. His eyes got knocked out of the socket. Oh yeah, and then what's his name is going off about how a cop shot his brother. Yeah, I saw something shiny. Should have been running from the cops in the woods. Especially in the Maine woods. What the fuck are you thinking? Especially... What? Do you think you're special or something? No, I mean, if we were in New York, I'd say especially in the New York streets. Or woods. They got a lot of woods there too, Plus they're on right there near the Canadian border. You want some pizza? You want some pizza? Look, cauliflower crust. Kind of place is this? They're gonna make us eat maggots! They were telling the truth! Alex Jones was right! How did they build the pyramids anyways? Why should I be concerned about... Should I be concerned about the lizard people, or are we just trying to prove that they exist? Bigfoot was real too. Boogeyman, Candyman, Bloody Mary. They're all real. They're all real, Jason. They're all real. What's fake about it? I mean, what's the takeaway? Right, because Jason, was he real? Right, his psycho mother killed some fucking camp directors. Yeah, because they weren't watching her fucking son and he drowned in the goddamn lake, Camp Crystal Lake. Didn't that happen in New England? Somewhere. Yeah, so she was fucking pissed. These goddamn camp counselors are smoking pot and partying and having sex while my son drowned in the goddamn lake. What are you gonna do about it? Arrest him. Well, ma'am, they didn't do anything wrong, really. I'll take care of this myself, you motherfuckers. Right, so then she went and took care of business. And they made up a movie. They called it Jason, in memory of her son, who drowned in the woods while people were fucking off. It's a beautiful story. Right, Mr. Bacon? Kevin Bacon was in the first one, remember? He got it through the chest while he was laying on the bed smoking a joint. That was fucking cool, huh? Oh, that's about as gory as it gets for me, That was pushing it. Dear Lord. Remember that one where they put him in the chainsaw? I mean, in the wood chipper? The chainsaw people. They put him in the wood chipper. Yeah. What was the name of that movie? What was the name of that? Remember? Did he fall in the wood chipper by accident, or? Billy! Oh, not again, Billy! Do you want to make the telegram to the family, or? I hate making those house calls. You do it. Your pup is Pulp. Any questions? I mean, really, it's not that. We don't have to go into details, do we? You know where he works and accidents happen. Shouldn't have mouthed off. What? Nothing. Nothing. Somebody owes me an apology. Accusing me of such things. Good old days, huh? Well, today, 3 people just got killed execution style in a Hollywood apartment. Any other news? All around the mulberry bush, the monkeys chase the weasel.
Allowing someone here illegally who doesn't speak the language and did not pass a authentic test to be let loose on the public with a dangerous machine. The truck drivers are Sikh immigrants, but the Sikh community is a very law-abiding, very successful community. They are the highest income ethnic group in the United States. I don't know why they would be protective of illegal Sikh, if that's who it is, and Punjabi drivers coming through Mexico. Very dangerous. And when these states do this, they're basically telling...
Yes, I know. The track. So to wrap that up, yeah, you remember in 2017, we were trying to get our daughter to a doctor. What happened on the way to the doctor's appointment? Right, I mean, we had already been hit a few times. Our heart wasn't going to take another shot, you know? If you look and check the records, why were we taken by ambulance twice? What were our concerns to the doctors? Anybody? Huh? Take a look. I know, they fucking know it too. A lot of people know it. Hexagram. How about them French fried potatoes? I love French fries. Potato cakes, yeah. Gotta love potato cakes. You know, I am a potato cake connoisseur, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of people that partake in potato cakes. I very, very, very rarely see potato cakes on a menu. Right. I mean, speaking of cake, you got potato cakes, clam cake, cake. Aren't they all cakes? Why do they call it a cake? Has the cat got your tongue? Why do they call it a cake? Anyways.
This morning, a newly obtained police report reveals new details about the shocking death of star actress Hayden Panettiere and who investigators say was with her when she died. According to police, Panettiere's on and off again boyfriend Brian Hickerson and his brother Zach were also there at this South Carolina apartment complex when Panettiere suffered a cardiac arrest and and they say the brothers called 911. Having cardiac arrest, CPR is in progress. Police say EMS attempted to perform life-saving methods for an extended amount of time before they called the time of death. They say the boyfriend's brother Zach was very emotional while EMS were working on Hayden. Brian did not become emotional until EMS declared her officially deceased. And afterward, they say Brian showed officers the bag of medication Hayden is currently on. Police say they found no indications of foul play or suspicious circumstances. The preliminary autopsy found no signs of trauma, with her cause of death still pending. Now Panettiere's mother is speaking out in a new interview, saying this person in her life that we've been trying to get rid of for quite some time was with her at her death. And that was Brian Hickerson. The couple did have a tumultuous history that included domestic violence.
The abuse, the fact that I allowed this person not only into my life, but for how long I put up with it.
She chronicled that alleged abuse in her memoir released months ago, including Hickerson being charged with multiple counts of felony abuse.
Brian pleaded no contest, but I knew that with what I was telling the police, he was sure to be found guilty. It ate at me, but I had to do what was right in the eyes of the law. Tell that to my heart, though. Despite all he'd done to me, I still loved Brian for who I believed he was.
Hickerson served 45 days in jail and recently told TMZ he had regrets, but said they were still friends.
I went to such a dark place, man. Drugs, alcohol. Dude, good God almighty.
Police have reiterated they found nothing suspicious at the scene of Hayden's death. Her mother calls her daughter an amazingly talented person, but adds, I think young people who grow up in the entertainment industry, it is a struggle. And Panettiere talked openly in her memoir about the lifelong scars that came with becoming famous so young and her struggles with addiction and postpartum depression. We did reach out to Brian Hickerson through his attorney. We have not heard back.
Yeah, no, that was one of his buddies there. I used to call him Squid. Yeah, I think that was like, what, maybe 2014? Yeah, I remember he was going off. I think his dad had almost died of a heart attack or something. No, he's going off about something. I'm pretty sure he's been arrested on drug charges at least once or twice since then. Yeah, he worked over at that call center where SCI used to be. I don't know what they call it. It's like SCI or something. It was that old call center over there where they used to keep a lot of the retired cop cars and auction them off because you can buy the old police cars. Yeah, remember that place had gotten robbed or something at gunpoint? Wasn't that what the Gagne brothers there? Isaac Gagne or something? Yeah, I think he was dating one of my distant relatives, so to speak. Yeah, I think they own a hair joint downtown. They should pack their shit and get the fuck out of here. Friendly suggestion. From one aware bitch to another. That or wake the fuck up and get real. Yeah, the shit they've been doing, I don't think it's possible for them. They're better off to just pack their shit and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I think it was their boyfriend or they were dating. I don't even know. Yeah. It's Israel or Isaac Gagne. Yeah, I think they did prison time for that, and they rob it at gunpoint. I don't know. There was so much going on, yeah. The heroin trafficking, the meth heads. It was pretty bad. A lot of the children getting killed in some of these households, too. Yeah, getting left on the sidewalk. Yeah, that was awful. The little one there that drank the cup of chemicals. Damn, that's good coffee. Alright, yeah, you might have to do a little digging on that one. Recent armed robberies in Augusta, Camden National Bank. Mass suspect brandished a handgun and demanded money around 11:30 a.m. Big Apple, suspect flashed a firearm and demanded cash and merchandise during early morning hours. Past convenience store robberies involved mass suspects demanding cash from clerks at gunpoint. If you have tips regarding an active case. If you can provide the date and case number, they'll give you specific location related to the SCI inquiry. I can give you the exact police report details if you can give the data, case number, or specific location. Several gunpoint and armed robberies have occurred in Augusta, Maine over recent years. So yeah, I know those ones we just mentioned years ago, yeah. Because SCI may refer to a specific case number, acronym, or a specific date, no single active event matches that exact abbreviation without more context. Yeah, looks like 2011, November 23rd. More prison time coming for Gagnon. A city man in Augusta spent 6 years in federal prison for armed robbery of a pharmacy a decade ago. So back in 2001-ish. Yeah, remember that? Was that, no, was he related to Israel? Or is that Israel? There was like Israel and Isaac. Gagnon. Gunnon. Spent 6 years in federal prison for armed robbery of a pharmacy a decade ago, pled guilty Tuesday in Kennebec County Superior Court to charges that will send him back to jail for 4 years. A city man who spent 6 years in federal prison for armed robbery of a pharmacy a decade ago pleaded guilty Tuesday in Kennebec County Superior Court to charges that will send him back to jail for 4 years. Yeah, I remember back in like the 2001 era, 2099. Some of the punks he hung out with. Yeah, I can remember him right over here on Weston Street. Yeah, I was only like 15 or 16. Some of those boys were the ones they put the tattoo on my arm. Yeah, they're good guys, huh? Oh, I'm sure they're all... I think most of them are dead, yeah. Drug overdoses, accidents, yeah. But I remember I think it was Israel Gagnon. I don't know if this is Zachary Gagnon. They related. Israel and Zach, were they brothers or something? Yeah, he hung out with those guys. Remember, I know it pissed me off because they had the fucking pit bulls in the closet and they were giving them gunpowder and putting them in there with the red lights, and then they'd take them outside and they'd have them bite that tire, and then when they grabbed a hold of the tire and locked onto it, they'd pull it up. The rope was like a pulley system, so then they'd be hanging from the tree. It would tighten their, strengthen their muscles and stuff. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they put this tattoo on my arm. They wanted to connect it and make it like a diamond with the dots. So I was like, no, we're done. That's enough. Bunch of pigeon heads. I was like maybe 15 or 16 at that time. 17. And then after I turned 18, right, and then we started working for those fundraising companies. Yeah, interesting. We got put on the programs, yeah, for sure. Well, see, a lot of those guys too, they were into a lot of heavy drugs and stuff. Yeah, remember they used to bash each other's ankles going to the hospital to try to get pain medication? Freaking idiots. I never engaged in any of that stuff. You shook your heads and it was like, you don't want no part of it. They acted like idiots. Remember one of them going into Shaw's, acting like an idiot with no shirt on, drunk. I think that was L-Dog. I can't remember his real name, but they called him L-Dog. He hung out a lot with that Baker. Was it Justin Baker? He died in a car accident, I believe. Yeah, he dated that fucking cunt face. Yeah, people around here better wake the fuck up. I know that. Yeah, these punks with our kids, our children that have been abused for years, that's what needs to be addressed. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I remember that it was Israel. He hung out with those guys. That's all I was saying. I'm gonna have to pay money if I want to read more of the article. You got it? He admitted attacking a man with a hammer. Zach Gagnon, 32. He admitted attacking a man with a hammer last summer in Augusta, as well as possessing heroin when he was arrested on that charge August 11th in Damascotta Lake State Park. I got pictures of myself on that beach. Damascotta, yes. We grew up not too far from there, out in Whitefield. Damascotta, you just go up through Jefferson there. Yeah, it's right there. I know, Jamie used to like go in there when he was little. We'd get a bag of barbecue Humpty Dumpty chips and go chill there for 2 or 3 hours. He loved it. It was his special treat. I know people used to make comments because I just let him have the bag, but he didn't overeat. What is it with bags of chips, man? These people. It's interesting, huh? Betty Adams is a general assignment reporter who lived in Augusta for the past 35 years and been working for the Kennebec Journal for more than 2 decades. She covers the courts plus the towns of Belgrade, Fayette, and Reedfield. Has adjunct instructor Elizabeth Adams. She teaches writing courses, including journalism, at the University of Maine at Augusta. In her spare time, when she's not playing with the grandchildren, bicycling on the rail trail, snowshoeing, or cross-country skiing, she likes to travel both in the United States and abroad via cruise ship and occasionally on the back of a motorcycle. She is a graduate of the Pennsylvania State University and earned a Master's of Journalism from Carleton University in Ottawa, Canada. Squid Games. Yeah, it's not a fucking joke. Oh, Miss Betty Adams, you want to report on this? Want to go back to the wealthy people paying big bucks to target animal abusers? Wealthy philanthropists, venture capitalists, and tech millionaires, blah, la, 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 la. Wake the fuck up. Hopefully you're getting it. My name's Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine, and my youngest 2 children are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles. Proper authorities need to wake the fuck up around here and do what they can to bring attention, awareness, and clarity to the facts. You people are fucking fucked in the head. You're demented, nasty fucking people. I'd pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. You know who we're talking to. Much love, health, and peace to the rest of you. Isn't life incredible? Wow, what a trip. Mwah.